iPhone accessibility, VoiceOver item chooser and scrub.
As well as using flick and explore to get to things on your screen, a third way that you can find something is to use the item chooser gesture, which is a 2-finger triple tap.
Item chooser, 23 items, search field.
I'm on my home screen, or I was on my home screen when I did the gesture, and what it does is it gives me an alphabetical list of the, in this case, 23 things which are on that screen. So I can then just I'm in a search area, so I can search for something. If I know what the thing I'm looking for has the letters MA in, but I can't remember exactly what it's called, I could just type those in and it would narrow down that list of 23 to maybe the 2 or 3 that include the letters MA, and I can then just flick or explore through that list. I can just explore the whole list from top or bottom. And then one more thing.
Table index, adjustable.
There is a table index, which is basically an A to Z list that allows me to scroll the list very quickly. This is only a list of 23 things, but if it was a list of 500 things, I'd still be able to scroll it quickly. And it's basically a slider. So it works in the same way as the speaking rate did in the VoiceOver settings video, if you watched that. However, one little thing about it is in that case, the slider was a left and right slider and you had to move your finger left and right in order to change the setting. Here it's a vertical slider and you have to move your finger up and down in order to change the setting. But I can activate it in the same way, double tap and hold.
A, selected, P, selected.
And then I can move my finger up and down.
P, selected.
Underneath my finger, the items on the list are changing very rapidly. So I started on A, and that was showing the first half of the list. And by dragging my finger a little bit down the screen, I got to W. I carried on moving my finger down the screen and nothing else was said, and that tells me that W is the last item in the list, so there isn't anything beginning with X, Y or Z. But if I now touch towards the bottom of the screen, which is where the bottom of the list is,
weather. Actions available.
Weather is the last item there, so by moving to W, I've kind of moved to the bottom of the list. It's a really handy way of getting or finding things on your screen if you don't want to flick or explore. The last thing to mention with this is a way that you can get out of it. You can usually press the home button to come out of things, and that closes whatever you're on and puts you back on the home screen. However, there's some situations where you might not want to do that. For instance, if you go into an app and then within the app you go into a menu, you might want to close the menu but not close the app. And if you press the home button, that's what's going to happen. You can look around on the menu and sometimes you'll find a close button, but if there isn't one there, or even if there is, there's a gesture you can use to close the menu, or in this case close the item chooser, and it's called the scrub. It's 2 fingers, you put them at the left of the screen and you drag them to the right, then back to the left and then back to the right without taking them off the screen. So it's a single gesture with 3 different movements, and if I do that now,
closing item chooser.
Hey presto, you're back on the home screen in this case. It's a great little gesture to use and lots of people don't know about it, which is a shame. I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. Bye.